Happy to see you, Nuss.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning. No, Fury, sorry, can't hear you.
Need to. I think Ferry's got a little bit more information on that. I just was just coming up to remind for a reminder for Fury, and I guess we can wait for the meeting to start. But I got a question.
Yeah, I mean, I unless yeah, I don't know, Fury, we're not able to hear you. Um, n- we can just start. I don't think there's probably not.
S-
I think we're too
So
early
I,
for most of these people. Yeah, go for it.
yeah. So I have a So I went in my wife. She downloaded this super cool for me. This AI. I don't know if you're familiar with it or not. So I was playing around with it, and I got it with doing a
Glad you're getting excited to create something. Yeah, I can hear you now. Nuss was just telling me that he had a project he was working on and asked me to take a look at it. And then he said something about something at the council meeting on Monday.
portal
Monday
update.
portal update. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll take a look. Just send me a link. I'll happy to take a look. Okay. What are the dates you're thinking? Is the aim to do during Denver? So it'd be like February late. Yeah, I'm on board. Sounds good. Mhm. Yeah, yeah, I agree. That's much better to keep it probably. Okay. Yeah, it sounds good. Um, oh, that's a very good question. We have there isn't a lot. Yeah, well, and how to like integrate it in some way, like making like a front end for it or something like that. Would be nice. Okay. Okay. Yeah, then in that case, so are you looking for like a video, like a walkthrough of AVM Studio? Is that what you're thinking? Yeah, I've been thinking about making something like that. So I will, because I think I've made like a video that just kind of shows that like the agent responding or making changes. Um, I made that little of like advertisement, made like an advertisement animation, but I think like a walkthrough that's like you said, 3 minutes or so, ex that includes explaining um, how it works or how you'd like create a project and like doing like a counter or something like that, making like a counter from the like a template would probably be useful. So I'll let me see if I can put something together for that. Okay, awesome. Appreciate it. Um, the only thing I might do is say like up to only in case there's not like um yeah, maybe I don't know. That's a quite the prize. That will hopefully attract some people. Hmm. I see. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool. Um, the only thing I've got as far as AVM Studio goes, I've made some progress on like the language server side of things. So there's better language recognition. It's based on the actual Algorand types. Well, I mean, it was before, but now it's actually a like generated from the types file. So I didn't integrate the Algorand language server because it it really just wasn't working right the way I needed it to. Um, so I changed that a little bit, and I think that's that, and made some improvements to the AI models over the last week. Or last weekend I released an update that adds like essentially a couple of free use AI models and inline editing. So like if you or inline suggestions or autocomplete that pulls from the I think it uses like the DevStrol AI model LLM. So that is all available without like needing API keys or needing to buy credits or anything like that. At least for now. Yeah, it uses. So I have direct connections to if you put in your API keys, you can use a direct connection and use like Gemini or Claude or OpenAI, and then there's also an Open Router, and then I'm using Open Router as like a essentially an API keyless tier, so that like a free tier, and that just goes through my account, and I get like 1,000 requests a day through Open Router to those free models. So that's what it's just using, and then if it gets used up, it'll it won't be available anymore. So that's the only downside. Is Mhm. Yeah, yeah, exactly. That would be good. There is some created a bunch of documentation that it does go a little bit into. I don't know if it actually goes into the configuration. A little bit into the configuration. Um, like just a blurb though. So that probably should be built out a little bit more so that people know what they can do. But yeah. Um, it's since it's all web based, it's a configuration. So you have to um you go into your account settings and you would add it if you wanted to add your own API keys. But what no, it your API keys get, and there is a notice there on the site when you add them. It does because it's routed through the server, through my server. The API keys, if you use like your OpenAI API key, it does get it gets encrypted, but it gets stored on the server. Wait, actually, wait, I'm sorry. I think you're right. I think AP, yeah, that's what it is. They are, yeah, they're stored in the database. That would be probably doable. It would change. The problem is a lot of the agent itself runs on the server. So in order to like make the request to OpenAI or whoever, it has to it has to route through the like all the heavy lifting is happening on the server. It could potentially, maybe that could be moved to the browser. I have to think about that. If there was a lot of demand for it, it might be something worth considering or trying to change. Mm. Yeah, yeah, no, that makes sense. I honestly have no idea. Most of the functionality is happening in the browser. Once you load it, it like loads in the browser, and the Monaco editor is in the browser. So the biggest issue would be building. So like if you're building contracts, that depends on the server. But there's a queue system. So even if that happened, even if there is like heavy use, it should just queue, and it might just take a little bit longer to build the contract. And the building doesn't take very long, so I can't imagine. I mean, if you had 100 people using it, it's not like they're all gonna like they might build, each once an hour or something. Like they're not gonna be like running builds constantly. Yeah, I can't imagine. So so while I have no idea, I don't think especially with this, I don't think we're gonna have much of an issue. Um, as long as we don't have some, I mean, the only downside is like if somebody intentionally tried to um, do denial of service. Yeah, there is a rate limiting built in, but I don't know. It hasn't been battle tested. Is basically what it comes down to. So, hmm we'll see. This will be an experience. Awesome. Well, thank you, Fury. That's really cool. Ludo, what do you got?
Hi guys.
So, great job
So,
getting all the back processing on Aramid out. I saw that, um, and it looks like you've got a system now to be able to like recover almost.
yeah, now we have the script that can refund or process all pending transactions, or almost all. We still have some issue between base and Arbitrum, or base to AVM if the AVM is not opt-in to the asset.
Mm.
But yeah, all AVM basically assets are already settled up from September, and yeah, we will continue to settle others as well, but there are only small, very small amounts pending there. So yeah,
Awesome.
and I was
Good to
skiing.
safeguard the liability.
I was skiing last week, so I didn't do a lot, but yeah, we have this news with Aramid, and we have with Evolid, we have, or Beatic Volid, we have the news that the watt and the unit and all ARC 200 should be working properly now.
Oh, awesome. That's great.
And
Are you reading them off the chain, or are you using an indexer?
well, when I was doing this ARC 200 to ASA bridge in Aramid, basically I learned like how to do properly this simulation.
Hmm.
So now from the generated transaction, I can do the simulation, and it fills up the all required assets there, or all links that's missing there. So yeah, this is this should be working pretty well now.
Awesome. That's great news. Um,
And yeah, yeah, and then we've got some updates on the Biotech scan, and I'm still working on adding the charting there, and adding these price increments or decrements in USD valuation, so that it will feel even better.
cool.
So I think that's it from me now.
Awesome. Thank you for that for the update. And then should probably
Oh yeah, and one more thing, I have spin up the. I don't know if I have talked about this here, but I got new Copilot license, and I set up the Copilot CLI in a way that I can create GitHub issues with query and assign Copilot to work on the GitHub issue. And in the query, I can also code review the pull request that Copilot creates and merge the pull request to the code base. And I did run these like every hour. So now I have like 100 pull requests or more
isn't
to
isn't the future crazy? It's a it's a very different world than it was just a couple of years ago.
yeah. And yeah, now I'm waiting for the end of the month because like I got these 300 requests for this new GitHub account, and I already ran it out, and and yeah, I don't want to purchase now because like it will reset in 2 days. I will have like new 300 requests, and then I upgrade to these 1500 requests and pay like $40 per month for this. So yeah,
Yeah, that's why I use Claude Code mostly now because the it does like the it
it's
does
too
5 hour.
expensive.
It is it is
It's much more expensive
it
than
is much more expensive.
the Copilot.
Yep. That's the real downside. It's pretty expensive, but you get a lot of use out of it because of the way it does like the 5 hour and the weekly limits. So for like you know the
And
amount I
that
get out of
side
it
of
is
the
so crazy.
Copilot is that it addresses at the end of the month, not on weekly basis.
Yeah.
I hope they will change this. But yeah, and yeah, I'm running the Biotech token. So for this, like there is front end repo and backend repo, and the pull request or the issue creator, uh, like I call him product owner, but he has a vision like what I want to do, and yeah, then he creates these new issues and it works on it. So
There you go. It's like having a
I'm testing it like where it will lead.
24-hour
And
assistant.
improving the prompts and everything. So
Cool.
yeah.
Um, so on House of Voy, just progressing. We just have a lot of work to do. The design work, I believe all the animations and all of that are done. The website design is, I would say, like 60% done, and then it's a matter of building it. So we're going through it, and basically I'm doing a third rewrite of the application itself. This time trying to incorporate the design work as well, and then we should have hopefully we'll have something soon. Our drop dead deadline is to have it live and functional by ETH Denver. So really hoping that, and probably with need a little bit of leeway before that. So hopefully we'll see something very soon. That's really it. I have to run to another meeting at in 2 minutes. But if anyone has, what's up? Yeah. Yeah, Voyager meeting at 12:30 Eastern or 12 o'clock Eastern. Right. So hopefully, there. All right. Well, then we'll do that. All right, cool. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Fury.